let me say something that most people don't want to hear. Your grant didn't get denied because you're bad at writing. And honestly, even strong applications get rejected all the time. So today I'm going to break down the real reasons your grant got denied and why it's not what you think. Because if you're taking rejection personally, you're going to burn out in this industry fast. And that's not how successful grant writers operate. Hi, I'm Holly Rustick, and I help aspiring and seasoned grant writers replace their full-time income on flexible hours writing grants from home. And today we're having a real conversation about rejection, because this is the part no one wants to talk about, but it's actually where your success is built. Let's start with the obvious. Your grant got rejected because your grant wasn't aligned. That could mean the funder prioritizes a different population, a different cause area, or maybe a different geographic region. Your project didn't fully match their mission. The outcomes weren't what they were funding. And here's the truth, even if your project is great, if it's not the right fit for that funder, it's still a no. Now, here's the part most people don't realize. You can do everything right and still get denied. Why? Well, because there are limited funds, there are stronger or more established applicants, there are internal priorities that you don't even see on those websites. I've had conversations with funders on my podcast, and they've said this directly. New organizations often need to apply 2 to 3 times before they get a yes. Not because they're doing it wrong, but because funders want to know that you're gonna stay around. They wanna see consistency. That's gonna build trust. And they wanna understand your organization over time. This is where expectations can hurt you. A lot of organizations think, I'll apply for one grant and that will change everything. No, you need to apply for multiple grants. That's not how all this works, right? So that's why professional grant writers submit multiple grants, build pipelines, and often work on retainers so they can apply for more grants, or year after year to that one so they can get that no to a yes. Because they will expect denials. And if you have a grant writer saying they're gonna have 100% success rate, ooh, watch out for that. That is a red flag. Remember, rejection is not failure. It's actually a part of the strategy here. When a grant gets denied, it feels personal. You've worked on it, you've believed in it, you needed it. But funders are not saying your organization is not good enough. They're saying this is not the right fit, maybe even right now. And when you take rejection personally, guess what happens? You stop showing up. You stop applying. And that's what actually cost you funding. Let me put this into perspective. Applying for a grant is a lot like dating. You don't go from 0 dates to getting married tomorrow, right? But that's what organizations try to do. They go from no funding and immediately applying for $500K or $1 million grants. There has been no relationship built. There's no track record, no trust built. You have to date before you commit. Start smaller, build relationships, show results. Email funders. You can actually email federal funders even and say, hey, I'm thinking about applying for this grant. This is the program. Is this a good fit? You'll be surprised. Some say, actually, not quite, but what if you did this? Then you can grow into larger funding. So what should you actually do? Apply to multiple aligned grants. Start with realistic funding amounts. Expect a few no's before you get a yes. Just expect that. Ask for feedback and keep building momentum, because every application builds your skill, builds your credibility, and increases your chances. If you want to learn how to find aligned grants, build a strong pipeline, and build relationships with funders so you can get more yeses on your grants, and turn this into consistent income, that's exactly what we walk you through inside the Freelance Grant Writer Academy. And if you're ready to scale, the mentorship helps you build systems and grow sustainably. Links are below. If this video helped you, make sure to like and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, have you ever been rejected for a grant? And what did you think it meant? Because once you shift how you see rejection, everything changes. I'll see you in the next video.